What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Can You Blame Me podcast. I am your host, Raphael. And just in case y'all first time listeners, Can You Blame Me podcast is a podcast we speak on hip hop culture, entrepreneurship, relationships, and everyday life challenges. And as y'all can see, I even have friends and family on the show, man. And today, I got three lovely young ladies on the panel with me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up a little bit. And then I got my boy Carson. He back. Y'all seen him in a previous episode, Battle of the Sexes, man. We're going to chop it up, man. And we're going to start it off like this, man. I want y'all to go around and introduce yourselves. We're going to start with you.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm with Top Price Naturals and Top Price Hair.
My name is Quan, and I'm with Top Price Hair.
For sure.
I'm Tiffany. I am a LPN with Caustic Home Health, so I'm into nursing.
For sure. Ladies, y'all could pull up the mic a little bit and tell us a little bit about Top Price Hair.
Well, Top Price Hair is a baby of mine. I've been a cosmetologist for over 20 years, so I decided to open up a hair store. A lot of my clients, I do a lot of sew-in weaves and a lot of eye-tip weaves and things like that. So a lot of my clients were asking me where to get good hair. And throughout the years, we have had challenges in the hair market. So I just did my due diligence and found a good couple vendors, and I opened up my hair store in Stockbridge, Georgia.
For sure. And y'all kind of together but separate at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Tell these folks what you got going on, man.
Well, Top Price Naturals is a health and wellness company offering natural solutions for natural problems. We have sea moss gummies, pre and probiotics. We have a 14-day detox for weight loss and energy increasing. And I offer a few services for pain management, amoxi steam, correction for erectile dysfunction and pain. So it's a few new things we have at Top Price Naturals that we're going to be displaying in the near future.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And LPN, man, anything you want to share?
I mean, you can't really top that. They got a lot going on. I mean, just healthcare, you know.
Sure.
So I'm going back for my RN next month. So that's kind of a challenge, you know, getting in with school and still trying to work and just getting on the grind.
For sure. And my boy, you come from my world.
Man, you already know.
You come from my world, man. Tell these folks a little bit about you, man.
Carson.
Real hard worker right here, man.
Yeah, I'm in logistics. I'm an operator for a company known as Avery and Dennison. And I'm always on the ground. I'm pretty much always at work. So
sure.
Now I get some time to sit back and chill. Take full advantage of it. But other than that, I'm like I said, I tend to work on cars and things like that too. So I'm actually looking to start my little entrepreneurship with that as well, like just on some maintenance type things like that, and transportation. So
we here for it too, bro. I told you, bro. Like we been talking, and I told him, man, get that going, bro, and we gonna help you lock that in, man.
All day
for sure.
Day.
Now let's get to the shits, man. Oh, this our guest right here. Like I'm finna Joe Budden y'all there, man. Yeah, man. What's up, MJ? You are live on the Can You Blame Me podcast.
Bro, are you here?
I'm in the studio. We are live.
Oh my God. I'm trying to find the fucking place.
Okay, I tell you what. I'm gonna send you a number to call. All right, that mean you real close. I'm gonna send you a number to call. Okay. All right. Give me a second. All right. That was our other guest right there. She lost, man, but I'm gonna get her right, man. So while I get her straight, man, we just gonna talk about first off, man, how y'all feel about what y'all want to start off? Y'all want to start off with being flued out, or y'all want to start off with, is dating overrated?
I mean, you can talk about the dating first because that's part of dating.
Right.
Okay, so this is my question to y'all, man. Are dates Like not when I say, I don't mean dating, like dates, like taking somebody out on a date. Is that overrated?
Absolutely not. No, it's not overrated. It's part of the plan.
And why not?
It's part of the learning process. How are you going to learn a person if you guys never do anything together?
I gotta kind of disagree. I feel like it is overrated. I feel like there's so many expectations. You know, if a guy is paying for the date, it's automatically seems like, you know, that he has to get some. Or if you offer to split the bill, he thinks, oh, you're too independent. So it's so many things that go into dating these days that it almost makes it feel like, why even do all this? I think it's very overrated for me.
What about you, my boy? You think dating is like going out on dates is overrated?
No, I don't think it's overrated. I mean, I feel like, well, before I even begin to date, I gotta have myself in the best position to date. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? So,
are you ready to date? That's what you need to ask yourself before you ask someone out on a date. Can you ask yourself, am I ready to date? Like, do I have the funds to this? Am I ready to have the conversations that people have on dates? Because that's what dates are. Like, do we need to define the date so people know exactly what that means? Because coming to my house and sitting with me to watch the game,
that's a date.
It's not a date.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Because that's something you could have did at home. We could have did that on FaceTime. Anything we can do on this FaceTime, that's not classified to me as a date.
So would you classify movies as a date? Because you're just sitting there watching a movie.
Yeah, but the effort is put into this movie because we got up here, we drove up here, we got dressed. Okay. Because at home, you can watch a movie butt naked. That's true. People do it all the time. You're laying in the bed butt naked watching this movie. It's great. But that's not a date. That's not a date. We need to get dressed. We need to get up. We need to get some gas. We need to have a plan. Because we're designating this time. Movies are free now. Like, they're on TV all day, all night. So we have time to watch movies at each other's houses. That's not a date. We need to plan to spend these 2 to 3 hours together. No phone, no distraction of what's going on, because this is how we learn each other and what we like and what we need to do and how we're moving forward and how we finna do this if we gonna do this. Right. Because I don't want to keep going to the movies with you for nothing. Right. Like, I need to know what you like, what movies you like to watch. Because at home, Netflix got everything on it. At the movies, what we finna pick together. Right. To pay to see. And do you care what I want to see?
But isn't that part of the conversation process before you go on a date? Like, knowing what that person likes, like just the conversation part. Because when you first start talking to somebody, you don't immediately go out on that date. So
Stop right there. So you said it is overrated? You said it is.
I think it is.
And I'm sorry, I missed your answer. What you had said?
No, it's not.
You said it's not, and you said it's not.
It's definitely not overrated.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna chime in, but I want you to complete what you were saying.
No, it's just that, you know, when you have conversation, like, I know for me, I'm a message you for a little bit because I want to key in and see if you got some mental health issues. I want to see where your priorities are to even see if we get to that dating part, because we may not even make it. You know, we just might have to be a little friend zone or a little pen pal, and that's it. So you kind of know these things before you, or you should at least, before you, you know, sit at dinner.
Okay, so my answer is, and I'm gonna steal somebody's answer I heard on Clubhouse, but I think these days for me is overrated, man. I tell you what, depending on your intentions, if you meet a girl, let's say, you know, at the club last night or even at the grocery store, it really don't matter the environment, and y'all vibing, you know what I'm saying, off that encounter, and y'all have a conversation, and y'all be like, you know, let's go out, let's chick it, let's do whatever, you know what I mean, go to the movie, dinner, whatever. If your intentions is smashing, the date is, for me, is overrated, bro, because like at the end of the day, man, we grown, you feel me? Why we gotta play these games? Why I gotta waste my money? And why we gotta waste time? Let's just get straight to it. Come to the house. Do what we got to do. Bing, bada bing, bada boom. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So in that aspect of it, I think it's overrated. Now, to your point and what y'all was saying, though, I can respect that. But at the same time, I feel like if you come to my house, I can still like set the mood, set the candles, like, you know, dim the lights if I'm able to. You know what I mean? And
but after that, then what we gonna do? After
then we gonna yeah.
No, I'm saying after we've done this a couple times, like, okay, we smashing now. But now what we finna do? We just gonna just be smashing forever until we just smash until we married, and then we never gonna know what each other like. We're never gonna date. We just gonna what we gonna do when we dating?
Well,
Even if we smash first, when is the dating?
Well, I feel like when you start smashing and you're doing certain things within that smashing, now I feel like we go together. Because if I'm doing certain things, absolutely. If I'm starting to do certain things, then that means we together. So let's talk about some trips. Yeah,
No.
no.
I don't agree. I don't agree with just because things are painted a certain way that's how they are. I think conversations are healthy. I think that amongst the both of us, if we are smashing and we just recognize that smash, then I'm not going to think anything of it, but we're smashing. You're not my dude. You're not anybody I'm dating. You're not anybody I'm telling my business to. You're not none of that. You're just somebody that I am taking the time to smash. And that's it.
But what if you're doing certain things that you only do in a relationship within that smashing? Like, what if your rule is I don't kiss? And the next thing you know, y'all just tonguing it down. To me, I feel like that means we're deciding that, hey, let's take this a little bit further. So then we got to do things a little different.
How you feel about that, my boy? That when she said, like after you did it, select amount of times y'all together, and I hear that a lot. You feel me? But how you feel about it?
I mean, I'm kind of different. I like anticipation. I like courting. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, I mean, you could be like you was talking about the friend zone. That's not a lot of guys hate the friend zone and things like that. But sometimes you could play off of. You could be a friend and she not even know what your intentions are. Mm-hmm. So like I said, when you real big on anticipation and building up, because like with the whole smash thing, if nothing's working on my mind, you know what I'm saying, about you, you know what I'm saying, making me want to text you throughout the day. Because like I said, I work a lot, you know what I'm saying, I'm always at work. So, I like to kind of court off the phone, through text message, FaceTime, all that. But then if you already done gave me the goods, and I'm not in anticipation for anything. So it's like I kind of, like I said, I'm hardworking, and that just don't pertain to work. But I feel like anything worth having is anything worth earning. You put your effort into it. So I think dating is what you make it. And even when you in a relationship, like I feel like you need to continue to date, because and then that's where that spontaneity come into play. Mm-hmm. You got to play off of it, man. Like kind of set it up to where it never feels like we just running through the motions. It's like because it's everybody in competition. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For real, everybody waiting to get the baddest thing. Mm-hmm. So if you got the baddest thing, you gotta keep that thing spicy. So. That's how I look at it, man. I feel like a lot of brothers don't put enough time into courting females. Mm-hmm. Text messages, WYD all day. Yes. Nah, man, I want to know what's really going on. Like, right. Really dissect that thing.
Right. So, that's real. Mm-hmm. I respect it.
Because once you had the text, the conversation, once we built the level of communication at this point, as I feel like men, like real men, because I've met some, like they will say, okay, well now I want to take you out.
Okay.
And if they don't know where to take you, they're going to ask you, well, where you want to go?
Right.
So I can do that, because that's what we're supposed to be doing if I want to know you. Mm. Because that's what you do on dates. You talk. Like, we need to talk. Right. You need to put your phone. We putting my phone in my purse. Your phone might be in the car. We need to talk, see who each other are. That's the more level of finding out whether you crazy or not.
That's true.
Because you got to be crazy to want to talk to me for 2-3 months. And you won't never want to take me nowhere. Like, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Like, what are we doing? We're going to keep talking on the phone?
Right.
Like, we're allowed to do stuff. That's the perk of being grown.
Right.
So, unless you have someone else, you could comfortably take me somewhere. Right. And it not be a problem. And you don't mind spending a little $40 because it's just dinner. Right. Like, and this levels to dating too. Like, what do you expect? The Drake date? That's not what you're getting, because you're not dating Drake. So don't have that expectation.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's renting out the stadium.
He done rented out a baseball for y'all who don't know. He done rented out a whole baseball stadium, man.
Yeah, that's not a date.
Right.
Like, that was extreme for some people. But dinner and a movie, that's a legit date.
It is.
I think you need to date. Like, you have to show me the effort. You're not just gonna get any of my conversation, because I'm very smart, we can have some intellectual conversations. So like, if you don't have the time to just listen, and that's a pet peeve of mine too, because people will start talking to you and then they tune you out. So you notice those type of things about people when you're dating, just to see how they react to different things or how they respond to different things. Because if you don't put them in situations, you'll never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Y'all, welcome MJ. Yay.
I'm not from here, so I got lost like crazy.
That's all right. MJ, why don't you introduce the people to yourself, man?
What's up, everybody?
Oh, talking to Mike.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl MJ. New and improved from New York, upstate. Just here to show some love and get into this single life, because home part is single life. You feel me?
Right.
Just try to tune in.
Right. So this is the question, man, and then we're gonna move into the net part. How you feel about like dating? Like, number one, is dates going overrated? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I take you out on a date, is that overrated?
Dates are not overrated. I think it's just how you play it. I'm very simple, so me going to the park and walking around and getting to know each other could be a date for me. So I think guys, when they hear date, they think, oh, you got to spend all this money, you got to do all this, got to do that. And it's like, you just skipping past the simple things that I'm going to remember all the time. So dates are not overrated. Love those, okay? It's okay to date and date multiple people too.
Yeah.
Go out and date. Like,
Healthy.
don't sit here and just date one. Okay, my God, I gotta wait for him. No. Girl, get you a couple dates and like, okay, that feels good.
Yeah, get the rotation going on. That right?
Yeah.
I think both need to do that.
on.
Males do too.
Yeah,
And
males
be
do.
honest. Say
Be
I'm
honest.
dating.
I'm
What are we
dating.
doing? When somebody asks me
I'm
what
dating.
somebody's asking me, what we doing?
We're dating.
We're dating.
Dating.
When I say we're dating,
Right.
that means you're taking me out, I'm taking you out. We're going out
We're dating.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
You're not my
every day.
man.
Not
You're not
every-
my man.
Yeah, you're not my man.
We're dating.
We're dating. And
Some
that's
guys
it.
get
And it's
intimidated
okay.
by that, but you're-
Don't be upset when it's like, damn, she dating somebody
Oh my
else.
gosh, yeah, right.
It's okay.
It's okay. We date.
Find you somebody else to date too.
Okay?
Just to
And have
see.
fun.
So you be sure and don't
Dating
just
is
get
fun.
because men tend to get hung up on what people look like I've learned that too. They tend to get hung up on what you look like. Like, ooh, you're what I want in the looks, and that's it.
Mhm.
No, you got to know.
They
Do
skip
you
over
know
the
who I
mental.
am?
Right.
Like, do you know? Do you really like me? Do you know that you like me?
That's why I like
You
simple
don't know
dates.
nothing. You got
I
to
like a
you
simple
have
date.
to date.
It
Yeah.
don't gotta be too much
Yeah.
because I ain't asking to sit here be awkward in front of you, but let's have fun. Let's get to know each other. Let's go to an arcade. Let's go miniature golfing. Simple things can be a date.
That's real. Nah, I agree with you. You made a good point though. Like, you know, I ain't thinking about it from that aspect. Like, if you're at the house and after so many times y'all done smashed or whatever, at that point, is, you know what I mean? It's nothing special about it at that point. So I get that. You feel me? So, we gonna segue into the next topic though. Y'all ever been flued out? And we gonna start with you. You ever been flued out before?
I have.
Okay, hold on. You ever been flued out?
I have.
You ever been flued out?
Yes.
You ever flew somebody out?
Might have. I'm not sure.
I ain't never flew nobody out. Okay, this the question. If y'all get flued out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all vibing, y'all talking, y'all FaceTiming, you know, you got your sexy lingerie, whatever y'all have going on. He fly you out and you make it up your mind to, you know what I'm saying? It ain't premeditated. You just make up your mind that you're not gonna go through with, you know, nothing's gonna happen. And he already in his head thinking like, yeah, this shit finna go down. But, you know, to his surprise, it don't work out like that. Who should be, how do y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about if I felt some type of way like, damn, I done flew her ass out and got the room and everything or arranged everything up and this ain't even go as planned?
I think it's ridiculous. And I think it's uncalled for. And I don't think people just really do that all the time. Like, do you know how of a hassle it is to fly? Just alone, like for yourself. Even if you bought the ticket, I still got to go through TSA. I still got to pay this bag. I got to pay for parking on my end. Like, I still have things that I have to do. I have to set time for this. So I'm not going to come up there and play with you. I don't have time to play like that. I don't know if women have time to play like that, but I don't. Not this woman. So if I go somewhere, I'm going to tell you whether it's happening or not. So
That's
you
real.
need to make a decision whether you want to get this ticket because I still have shit I have to do to prepare to date you.
Right.
This fly out. Because it's a hassle to go through TSA. For
Right.
sure. Like, so I don't want to do that.
Right.
Not me. So
That.
I don't do stuff like that.
What about you, man?
I've never been flown out because normally everybody I date from the same place. I've moved to other places and I've asked them to come there. A lot of people are scared to go places, first of all. But second of all, if I fly somewhere, I'm definitely going to take advantage of my full time of having a good time. Now, if the vibe is right and I want to have sex with you, that's what we doing. My intentions is probably going to be that because I'm not getting on the plane, like she said, and doing all of this preparing for me not to finalize my time as a good time with some sex. So, like, that's stupid to me. But if I get there and you're creepy and you're acting weird and I had intentions to smash it, and I'm not going to smash you, like, period. I'm probably going to get up and leave and mess up the whole weekend because I'm not going to sit being around somebody who's weird. So, that's just how I feel.
Okay. What about you, Till?
I flew out to DR and it was a great experience.
Oh, wow. Tell us more.
No, we did our thing, but I think for him, what his issue is I might take a picture of a knee or a hand. I'm not going to broadcast you like that because we're doing what we do. We're not in a relationship though. Mm. So I'm not going to post you on social media like, hey, me and Bae, this is what we're out here doing. No, I'll show you a plate. I'll show our plates and stuff. You know, your knee touching mine. That's me. And I'm not obligated to do all of that. No, you got what you came for. So, but if you wanting the pictures and everything else to go with it, then that's a different combo.
So you saying that, you know what I'm saying, if you make up your mind, if you decide that on the whole, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole transaction, the whole situation, it's already in your head, you're not doing nothing. Like, you don't feel no obligation with it.
Oh, you're saying if I make it up in my mind that I'm not going to do something?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I just feel like that would just need to be a conversation.
Okay.
And I like to talk, so I'm going to talk it out. Like, right. I feel like I'm not really satisfied with you that way, so we can just go as like friends and go sightseeing. Right. You know, but I wouldn't set somebody up like that where they think, you know, rose petals and stuff. Like, oh, that's cute. Well, let's go check out the mall. You know? Right. Let's go check it out. So.
Right. What about you?
I feel like reinsurance is key, just like everybody else. I'm going to reinsure you when you buy that ticket, before you buy that ticket, that it's not that type of time. When I got flew out, it was strictly not that time. Like, I could be your homie, though, so we can go out and have a great time and not be on no type of time where, I flew you out, so you deserve some sex. No, you should just fly me out because I'm a bomb-ass person. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have to be like, I want some sex because I paid this money. Because I'll pay the same thing for you, too, if I had to. Like, if I flew somebody out, I'm never going to fly nobody out. But if I did, like, if I fly you out, I'm not requiring it. But sometimes people be in weird ass situations where it's just like, I just want to get flew out, have a good time, and not have sex. But when I've done it before, but it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I'm cool and I could be the homie. So I could be like, we can get flew out and then have a great time and not have sex. And then you don't require it. You shouldn't have to require it. So I guess it's just like, I don't know. That's how I take it. Like, if I'm dating somebody and you fly me out and we go back and forth, I have no problem doing that shit. Like, right. If I fly you out, do I sit here and be like, you gonna give me some? Probably not. I don't require it. It all depends on what you are in that situation, I guess. Mm-hmm. If you a friend or you the homie, we dating, we ain't even had sex yet. When you fly me out, don't require that shit. We ain't even get that far. Right. But if we doing it, of course, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really speaking on, I'm really speaking on the aspect of somebody, you know what I mean, you met recently, y'all kind of have the same way you meet somebody.
Like you already did it and stuff like that.
No, y'all haven't even did it yet. You feel me? Y'all just kind of getting to know each other, but y'all ain't even friends yet. Y'all not homies. Y'all having it. Let's say we met last week, and but I was in town for the weekend. Now I'm back at home in New York, and you know, I enjoy your conversation. We should link up again. All right, baby, what's shit? I tell you what, man, I'm up here. Like, let's figure this out. That's what I'm talking about. Like, y'all really haven't even built the rapport yet.
And you know good and well you don't deserve.
Ain't no who's doing that.
You
though.
don't deserve sex like that.
Right?
Don't nobody know.
Oh, these niggas. Hey,
everybody said this.
I gotta go to work. So what are you talking? What you mean? Like in like 3 or 4 weeks?
That's what I think we talking about.
Plan for that. I gotta just be packing my stuff.
I think we talking about somebody we just
Man, I guess Clubhouse and did me a dish justice because these niggas on here. See, that's another thing. I think it's a form of tricking. That's just me. Personally.
Yeah,
Sounds like.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying.
And they were talking to a trick who was ready to go somewhere in the week.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just that
like I
fast,
just
right?
said, going through TSA is a hassle. I gotta like you a lot.
And I work.
And
And
I
I
work.
But I'm
Okay,
talking about
business.
I
Take
have
off
to
for
like
you,
you
what?
a lot to go to Hartsfield.
Take off in a
Jackson.
week.
Like you got to be somebody for me to go to Hartsfield. I ain't just going because
Right.
a week, bro. I
Right.
don't know your middle name
I
yet.
don't even know
Like
you.
that's what I'm saying. I
telling
got
you.
a lot. I got a lot to learn.
I feel like it's now you're doing too much.
Yeah, you
now
are
like,
doing
you
too
just
much.
mad me, now you want to fly me out because now I know you expect something. I know
Right.
you want
And you're going to be
something.
mad at me because if I did take the time to come up there, I'm bringing somebody and we not even going to kick it with you like that.
I'm
Real
out.
I may see you tonight. I may not.
yeah,
That's
you
like
go
you
out and find
tripping.
out.
That's too early.
yeah.
That's
We need to
okay.
talk.
We
Too
gotta talk.
early.
Yeah, we have to talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Break it down.
That's real. I'm gonna ask y'all one final thing too, man. I'm gonna ask y'all this. This kind of on the fly right here. So you know, a lot of dudes, especially in Atlanta, they kind of lead with money. So, how do you feel? How can I put it? How do you feel if a dude just trying to get to know you, he trying to run his game on you or talk, and he leads with like his money, finances, accomplishment, like his status, as opposed to somebody who may not have the money. Basically, if I'm trying to get you for whatever that is, would you take me leading with my money or me more so may not have the money but the personality? Like, which is more likely to win you over? If I'm a, you know, I don't want to, a millionaire or, you know,
ain't
got
my
bands.
That's not my money.
I want
So
both
you
of them.
gonna go wrong with me with this money thing,
Right.
Because it's not mine. Like, and you got that much money, you need to be handing it over for me to be talking about. I like you for that, and it's gonna be a lot because I like to start businesses.
Okay.
So I'm talking about some real thousands that you ready to just give me for that, and they're not doing that around here. I ain't met them. So the ones that you talking about, they got a bunch of people, and I done dealt with them.
If I say, shit, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? What, you want me to pay your mortgage this week, or your this month, or your car note? You know, it's like, it's kind of a situation you ain't got to understand it, but it's an understanding. Like, nigga, you know, if I'm doing this, I'm expecting something in return.
I'm the wrong one for that. I don't even have no car note. So leave me alone with that. No, you don't want you to pay my bills. No, I don't need you to do that. You supposed to be taking me somewhere. Where we going? I'm that. I don't need you to pay these bills. I've been paying these bills since I was 17, 33. I don't need you to pay these bills.
So if I'm just trying to get the ass and I'm just trying to smash, you gonna like me more for my
I'm gonna
personality.
send you over there to
Basically.
Fulton Industrial.
But the thing about it is, though, I'm not gonna like you like that. I do like people for their personalities because I love talking to people. But that don't mean I'm gonna like you. Because if your money not together, there's nothing I can do with you. Because I'm not gonna help build you up. I don't have time for that. Because I have a lot going on, and I need you to have a lot going on. Like, I need you to have your own life. I don't need you to come around me tagging along to what I have going on because you don't have anything going on. And I don't care if you can make me laugh and stuff like that. You my partner then. You're not my dude. Like, you're not nobody that I'm going to invest my time in. Like that. Not on no just, oh, you're funny, so I'm going to pay attention. No, like, you got to have some stuff going on. I'm just too old to just be impressed by a personality or a bank account. You kind of got to have both. And you got to kind of like be ready to date. Like, it's not just about a certain thing that'll make me just say, oh, I want to talk to him because he makes me laugh. No.
How you feel about it?
I actually dated a guy. He made 6 figures and he was over in Iraq. So he was a government contractor. And that was probably the worst experience of my life. Total mental health, because he's quick to say, I bet this 6-figure salary, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you know what?
I'm talking about, yeah.
You can keep that because it's not worth it, because I'm going to need that whole 6-figure salary to go get my mind together, because dealing with you is chaos. So for me, you don't have to match my salary, but if you're on your grind and you're trying and you're out here and you're getting it, I can always respect a man that's doing that. Money comes and goes. I could meet a man today and he's got 6 figures, but then tomorrow it's gone. I could meet somebody today that's sleeping on somebody's couch on his grind and now he's a millionaire. Money comes and goes. It's not permanent. And a lot of times I think with society, we get caught up with material things. We can't take none of this with us. It's about your connection with people, finding that person that's really meant for you, and really just vibing and being happy. Money, I mean, it comes and goes. So
I guess I got a unique group of people, because I swear in the world, man, you hear all types of, how y'all feel about that though?
I want both of them.
You want both?
I want both.
Talk to the mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I want both of them. I've been in a place where I dealt with somebody that was aspiring to be somebody, and then you be that mental that piece for them, and you be there to uplift them. You got this, boo. I'm being there for you, and you still there. And then you ain't doing nothing with it. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no nothing. And I'm sitting here just stuck building you up. And it just be like, I want both. I want you to be in a place where you don't need me to like be that person that, okay, yeah, you had a bad day. I help you out. But every day should not be a bad day. I should not be every day like get up off your ass, get a job, get paid. It should never be that. Some people could be aspiring to be something, but they still want to sit on their ass. They lazy. I don't want that. I want both. I want you to have a little bit of something, a little razzle dazzle of this, a little razzle dazzle of that. I want you to still need me for a little bit, but one of my stories, I don't need to depend on you for your money, but I want you to still have something. I don't want you to depend on me for my money either, because some dudes do that too. Mm-hmm. And then they want you to be their mama. I ain't your mama. Mm-hmm. I'm not the one to do it. So I want you just to have a balance. Have that person that can be there for me. And yeah, I know you getting there, but still have your money too. Have both. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have to choose. I want both. I agree.
I got this bankroll in my pocket. I put this shit down, man. Look, bro, let's cut straight to the bullshit, man. What's up, bro? You ain't smashing?
Nah, because I got mine too. Boom.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
And you looking for a prostitute.
You looking for
y'all, but y'all be hearing this. Y'all, this how do you do it? Especially men.
I've never been approached like that, though.
No.
For real?
No. I've been approached not about like giving you some poom poom, but I've had dudes spend bags and
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that,
and it's like you ain't gonna come to me bold. That's very bold.
Yeah, very bold.
I got some bag. Look, you my sugar daddy. Cause now if I treat you like that, then what?
Yeah.
But hey, at that point, you a sugar daddy. You ain't even trying to be my man. You just trying to smash. Like, so I don't know. I've been approached like in weird ways, but I know you expecting it. Like,
right.
So,
what about you, my boy?
I mean, it just take me back to just the mindset of knowing. Take you back to the mindset of preparing yourself to date or court somebody. I mean, if I ain't got something going on, we ain't gonna never have nothing going on. Because at the end of the day, I'm the head. Even if I'm not even, and I know that sound like kind of like marital and stuff like that, but I'm the head. You know what I'm saying? So if I ain't taking charge of my own life, how I'm gonna benefit you? Like, let's be real. Like, how I'm gonna benefit you? I ain't gonna be no benefit. We as men, you know, we don't really live in this time no more, but we were warriors and we out to, you know, take over the land and things like that. But if I ain't got my own land, then I'm coming at you and things like that. And it's like, you supposed to help me. You know, you a helpmate. But if I ain't got nothing for you to help me with, like, what are we? You just doing now. And I'm sitting back chilling. And I don't know. So, I mean, but at the same time, then you got guys who, you know, just got money all the time and they just flash it out like that. but man, you should have the time. Them brothers empty, man. They ain't got nothing going for them. Here, you know, that's all they do. And if they lose their money, they in a midlife crisis. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be resourceful here, man. Mm-hmm. You know, heart and mind come together.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you on some player shit, because you know, like, I come from the aspect of like I ain't had it, and even if I did have it, I still ain't gonna tell you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because like, you know, they being perfect. This on some other stuff. I ain't even on that no more. But I'm more for the like culture where before I even leave with my money, man, I'm gonna hit you with some. Even if you like my talk game or you like my personality, like the charisma, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna sell that and play broke the whole time. Like I told you before on the podcast previously, like when I was staying in the country, I stayed in LaGrange. I had a '93 Buick Century. One side, like in order to get out the car, I had to stick my arm out the window. Then sometimes in order to get in, sometimes she'd have to open my door first. I forgot how it went. Long story short, man, bro, I had no problem because guess what? I speak up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, you know, this is my ride right here, man. Let me take you out. Like, you would think I'm in a BMW because you ain't buying into the car, you buying into the person. You feel me? I'm selling my personality. And even when I was at a position where I was a little better, I still would kind of like just sold my personality. I never respect, I ain't gonna say I don't respect, but guys who kind of lead with money, like you said, they empty. It's a lack of personality. It's a lack of self-esteem. You feel me? So that's what I think on that. That's why I had asked y'all that.
And those are normally not smart men. Because of course when you're younger, you feed into stuff like that because it's exciting. Like, oh my goodness, I got to pay my little $400 rent. He's gonna pay it. This is so cool. Like when I was younger, it made sense. But now it's like, bruh,
right?
You offering to pay my phone bill?
Right.
Seriously? That's crazy.
Then that mean you feel obligated to my phone. Like I gotta answer it and all that. You tripping.
Right.
Those are mind games.
No.
And like you don't have nothing else to think about if you could think about paying someone else's bills. Because usually people who have bills, they're interested in paying their own and make sure they remember to pay those. So they're not thinking about yours. That's usually how that works. So I've learned that too. Like when I was younger, I didn't notice it because I had just got my bills. So I was like, okay, everybody ain't got bills yet. I'm doing something. Now I'm old. Everybody got bills. So if he's talking about bills, he ain't talking about paying yours. Like, unless y'all about to move in together, unless or he's retarded and he don't have his own bills and he got a baby mama that he paying bills for. Like, stuff like that. It be little stuff that happens when people offer to do stuff like that. So I've been watching for that hook, too. And that's a hook. That's a hook. Like, when they offer to pay your bills, that is a hook. Oh, okay. Something wrong with him.
Don't give me the Oreo without the filling.
Something wrong with him. You offering to pay my bills.
Then you being in my personal business, so you want me to tell you how much it is, right? That's none of your business.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what I'm paying. I didn't ask you what you was paying because I'm not interested in paying your bills.
So y'all feel like the quality of men these days, in this generation has went down these times overall?
Yes.
It's different. Like
of what they're looking for in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like they don't want a quality woman. I scare so many men.
Me too.
I'm totally intimidating. And it's unfortunate because I'm not even trying to be that way. I just want to be successful. That's it. So like if you got a problem with me being a go-getter and I'm not interested in hanging out. I'm not interested in going to the club. I got a pool table at my house. You want to shoot pool? We can shoot pool right here. But I got stuff to do. And you got to be okay with that.
So you know what? We're going to hold it right there because we're going to come back for a part 2. Part 2 is going to be called, Goat Samuels, High Value Women, High Value Men, Single Life. Are you single and unhappy?
Very single.
And why?
I'm happy.
We're gonna talk about it. So look, y'all, before we get up out of here for the episode, they're gonna join us again for part 2. Like tell these folks, once again, how they can reach y'all on social media and all that.
Okay, you can reach me at Top Prize Naturals.
You can reach Quan at it's top_prize here on IG. And I also have a new venture coming called the Great Food Tracker. Be looking for that too.
Okay. All right. I'm on IG at tipsy87. So.
It's your girl MJ, YA girl MJ. You can find me anywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Follow my podcast as well, Tipsy Topics. It's up and it's stuck.
Up and it's stuck. And my boy, he just around, man. He more low key with it. Yeah, you catch him when you can. For sure. But on that note, man, Can You Blame Me podcast? Y'all make sure y'all check out cybmpodcast.com for the latest news updates regarding the podcast. And we up out of here, man. We gonna catch y'all for part 2. CYBM podcast, not just a podcast, it's a brand, man. Y'all clap. Yeah. Woo! Hey! For sure. What's up, guys? Raphael here. And I want to ask y'all a quick question, man. Do y'all ever get tired of certain podcasts when you go on their website? They all in the website. They all over the text. They pictures all over the damn place, man. They all in the video. They everywhere. It look like a big old selfie. Just a page full of selfies. If so, come to Can You Blame Me podcast, man. We here. Because I don't need y'all to look at my cute face, man. I need y'all to click on my links. Man, look, Can You Blame Me podcast now have access to the latest merch, email listing, podcast guest forums, and news updates and everything that's anything about Can You Blame Me podcast. cybmpodcast.com, bro. We here now. It ain't just a podcast, it's a brand. What are you waiting for, man? Hurry up and click that link, man. Go do it now, man. Tell them I sent you though. Yes, sir. We gone.